It is my honor today to introduce the governor of the state of Montana. Now, we have some things that are very similar about us. Our grandfathers both came to north central Montana and homesteaded in that area about 40 miles apart. We both have been involved in production agriculture for our entire lives and 3 generations before us. We were both born in the same hospital in Hangar, Montana, and we both entered the political scene in Montana at approximately the same time. I got off I walked into Belgrade this morning, and I got out, and a person came up to me and said, "Where's your bolo tie?" I said, "Occasionally I wear a bolo tie, but it's very seldom I wear a tie like this." And then they came up to me, and the next person said, "Where's your dog, Jag?" And I said, "I've got a couple dogs, Sadie and Jordan, they're home on the farm, and I don't have a dog named Jag." And then another person came up to me and said, "You know, I really, really appreciate the speech you gave at the Democratic convention. It was such a great speech. It got people all fired. It was great." And I said, "Well, thank you very much." Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the great governor of the state of Montana, Ronald Reagan.
It's a great day for Montana. The President of the United States of America comes to the Gallatin Valley and meets Montana. We will have an opportunity to ask the President questions. I am absolutely sure that he would like to hear our ideas, and he would like to be able to explain to us the things that are changing in this country. I would ask that we do it in a respectful way, because in Montana, we can be disagreeing on things, but we are not disagreeable. Can you agree with me on that?
There's plenty of dishonesty out there about what healthcare reform will or will not do. Whether it's bogus information about rationing care, cutting benefits for seniors, or interfering with the doctor-patient relationship, these outrageous myths are being busted wide open. They're just plain baloney. Where's Michelle? Come on, what is this chapter? Michelle and the girls were supposed to go whitewater rafting. I just heard some rain out there, so I don't know what's going on there. It is nice to be back. It's nice to take a break from the going-ons in Washington. I'm thrilled to have a chance to spend some time with the folks in this beautiful state. After all, here in Montana, you've got bears, and moose, and elk. In Washington, you just have mostly bull. So this is a nice change of pace. Now, if you are one of nearly 46 million people who don't have health insurance, you'll finally have quality, affordable options. And if you do have health insurance, we'll help make sure that your insurance is more affordable and more secure. If you like your health care plan, you can keep your health care plan. This is not some government takeover. If you like your doctor, you can keep seeing your doctor. This is important. I don't want government bureaucrats meddling in your health care, but I also don't want insurance companies bureaucrats. Gentleman right there, in the back, with the green.
I think most of us know that Medicare is one of the best social programs this nation's ever put together. works extremely well and helps the people who need it the most.
It is important to know that Medicare is a government program. So when you hear people saying, I hate government programs, but keep your hands off my Medicare, then there's a little bit of a contradiction there. And I have been hearing that quite a bit. And I'm going to call on that gentleman right there. Right there.
My name is Randy Rathy. I'm from Eagle-Acca, Montana. And as you can see, I'm a proud NRA member.
There you go.
I believe in our Constitution.
Yeah.
And it's a very important thing. I also get my news from the cable networks because I don't like the spin that comes from them other places.
Oh, you gotta be careful about them cable networks. But that's okay. Go ahead.
No spin
Go ahead with
there.
your question.
Max Baucus, our senator, has been locked up in a dark room there for months now, trying to come up with some money to pay for these programs. And we keep getting the bull. That's all we get is bull. You can't tell us how you're going to pay for this. You're saving here, you're saving over there, you're going to take a little money here, you're going to take a little money there, but you have no money.
You are absolutely right that I can't cover another 46 million people for free. You're right. I can't do that. So we're going to have to find some resources. 2/3 of the money we can obtain just from eliminating waste and inefficiencies. And the Congressional Budget Office has agreed with that. This is not something I'm just making up. Republicans don't dispute it. And then the other third, we would have to find additional revenue, but it wouldn't come on the backs of the middle class. Now, there's some people who say, I don't care how much money somebody makes, they shouldn't have to pay higher taxes. And I respect that opinion. I respect that view. But the truth of the matter is that we've got to get over this notion that somehow we can have something for nothing. Because that's part of how we got into the deficits and the debt that we're in the first place. When the previous administration passed the prescription drug bill, that was something that a lot of seniors needed, right? They needed prescription drug help. The price tag on that was hundreds of billions of dollars. You know how we paid for it? We didn't. It just got added on to the deficit and the debt. So it amuses me sometimes when I hear some of the opponents of healthcare reform on the other side of the aisle or on these cable shows yelling about how we can't afford this when Max and I are actually proposing to pay for it, and they passed something that they didn't pay for at all and left for future generations to have to pay for it. Can I say this though? Randy, I appreciate your question, the respectful way you asked it, and by the way, I believe in the Constitution too. So, thank you very much.
Because you're a constitutional scholar, I think it would be terrible to let you escape from Montana without sharing with you the most perfect preamble to a constitution of any state constitution.
Oh, okay. Well, I want to hear this. This is a good way to end our town hall.
It is. We, the people of Montana, grateful to God for the quiet beauty of our state, the grandeur of our mountains, the vastness of our rolling plains, and desiring to improve the quality of life, the quality of opportunity, and to secure the blessings of liberty for this and future generations, do ordain and establish this Constitution. I hope you take a look at the whole Constitution. You'll like it.
Well, that's very nice. Well, thank you. Listen, Montana, you've been terrific. I hope this has been informative. Thank you for the questions. Let's get to work.